Hey guys, Ashley's coming up from the back right now. You wanna come on over? Okay. Okay, so today we are doing something really fun. We're doing Ash's hair. Hello. And so something really cool is that Ashley has always been just like so blonde. Like we pretty much have always made you blonde.
Except for when I box dyed my hair in middle school, which doesn't count because it was hideous.
Right, like that was just like a different time. You know what I mean? Like box color never looks good on literally anybody. So, we are gonna be going a little bit darker. And we haven't like really quite decided. That's what I think something else fun about this is gonna be, because like we don't really have like a photo inspiration like usually I do, or like usually when I have a client, when they come in, they have like an inspiration photo or a few that I can kind of go off of to try and pick things for. But for this one, we don't really even have an inspiration photo. Like we're just gonna like wing it and see how it turns out.
Yeah, I mean, like I've looked on Pinterest a couple of times, but I don't know. I'm just not sure.
Yeah, she's so we're just gonna like, we don't really
We'll
know.
see.
We're just gonna see what happens. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
And also this is really fun because James isn't home. We didn't bring her this time.
We have a sitter.
Obviously we love her, but it was like really chaotic doing Gabby's hair here while we had James because she's a baby.
It really made me feel differently about her.
And also, that's so not true. You love her.
I didn't like her for like a day, but then I got over it and I liked her again.
Yeah.
She really gave me a run for my money. My money. It was terrible.
She's just a baby. She just cries and things. But it's hard to get anything done around her because I have to always do things for her, obviously. So this is gonna be nice because we can just like get it done in a couple hours instead of like being here for like 5 hours. It's like way too much, you know?
Totally.
So let's get started. Okay, so here is Ashley's hair to start. It's not ugly, but she has old blonde highlights. And but her hair is actually really long. Like it's grown so much wearing extensions, it's just thin. Because we were cursed with thin hair. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Don't forget scraggly. Yeah, so we'll probably just like do a trim and then start sewing in the hair. So that's kind of how we're gonna do this. Basically, that's like my plan is like we're gonna go ahead like sew in hair that we like, and then I'm gonna like work from that and like adjust her hair to like make it blend and look nice. Exciting. That's the plan. Let's do it. Okay, so for Ashley's hair, we've been looking at colors and whatnot, and we've kind of decided that we want to keep it like more natural. So she doesn't want to have like to do a whole lot of maintenance. We want to keep it like kind of close to her natural color. That way we're not always having to like bleach it all the time. And as you can see, we like never highlight the underneath of her hair. We only ever do the top anyway, but we just want it to be easy. Okay, so we're going to be using 11 and 5. So here are the colors. 11 is on the right, 5 is on this left. So on her bottom row, this row that's already in, we're gonna be using 4 wefts of 11 and 1 weft of 5. And I'll show you once it's clipped up. Okay, so I have her wefts clipped up, and we did 2 of the 11 starting on either side, and then I took the number 5 color and kind of like draped it across the whole entire thing. And so that'll make a nice curtain of a little bit more depth over top of all that, more of a bronzy color. All right, we've got her bottom row sewn in, and you can see that looks so good. Let's see over here. It blends so well with her natural, and it breaks down into a really, really pretty blondish brunette vibe. Okay, so I went ahead and sewed in the track for her top row, and I did 3 wefts of 5 and 2 wefts of 11 on this one. And now I'm just gonna get it sewn in. Okay, so we've got all of her extensions sewn in. So exciting, they look so good. And now we're gonna start blending in her top. Okay, so now we can kind of see what we're working with. She's got a lot of blondies, and it definitely like doesn't really blend because it's more blonde on top than on the bottom, obviously. So this is what we need to be fixing. So I'm gonna go mix up a few different colors to work on blending all of this together. I do think I'm gonna keep some like blonde by her face just to give her like a little pop, you know? So cute, right girl?
Yes.
And then we'll tone the rest of this stuff kind of down, especially in like that area. And then like make it a little lighter on the end maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna go mix it up. I'm just gonna leave out the hair. I'm just gonna be leaving out the hair right around her hairline because I wanna keep that hair bright. I'm also using this tiny little brush because these are my favorite. I feel like I have a lot of control and I can put the color directly where I need it without kind of getting messy and slopping it all over the place. So you can kind of see where I put the 6 in. So I obviously, let's see if this is a focus. I left out this hair right here by her face. I covered the entire root, and then it's kind of going down in a diagonal. Let's see, I'll pull up this hair. Okay, there, so you can kind of see. And that hair that's left out, we're gonna tone with our lighter color. You can see it's just kind of in an angle going away from her face. Okay, so here is this side of her head, and you can see we did the same thing. It's kind of going down in a diagonal, and then this is how the back is looking. And so all the bright blondes are gonna be toned down still. Everything that is wet looking is the 6 in. Now I'm just going in around her hairline, and I already put the 6 in like right at the top to like connect everything. And then I'm just doing like a couple, like an inch or two of the other formula, and I'm combing it down, and we'll keep the ends of this brighter, and we'll tone that at the bowl. I'm doing this just so that it's not like a super harsh line. Like I didn't want like a super bright money piece at the front. I want it to be more blended and everything to be more connected, but still have a little bit of brighter at the face to frame her face. Okay, so now you can see everything. We've got the 6 in all along the front. We've got the 7 and 8 like just like right here at the front, and then the rest I left out, and it kind of goes down and covers most of the ends all over everywhere else. Let's see what we're looking at. Okay, so right here I just mixed up Redken 9P 9V shades, and I'm just gonna put this right on the her money piece, the blonde that we left out. Okay, so I'm going to be spraying her hair with my favorite, like detangling spray. It's the Kenra Blowdry spray. And then I'm gonna put the Isles finishing serum through all of her hair before we blow it out. Alright, so here's the finished product. She looks so beautiful. I love the bright piece around her face, and it fades into such a pretty blonde. Gorgeous. What do you think?
I love it.